Hello, and welcome to a poetic moment pondering the elements needed to live a good life. What is a good life, if not a collection of moments filled with love where one's soul can bloom? Requiring an environment that aligns uniquely to one's core perspective, allowing one to breathe with no limitations to block one's effort's path, whilst one flows harmoniously with ease without hindering society's directive, fulfilling all one needs to in a way that entwines both seraphically, irrespective if one can only see their successes and times aside reflective. For when one can lucubrate day in, day out, fueled with overflowing passion, it creates a ripple through one's work that gives an element all consents, enhancing one's entire life as 'tis woven in an Elysian-style vocational fashion, allowing society to imbrue throughout all one works upon with a fulfilling experience, rather than the disconnected variant allot a herd to endure from a perspective of ration. One radiates to all the divine possibilities awaiting those whom dare clamber over the fence. As if one's mind is cleansed, so one's soul can align to one's core within, allowing one's light to radiate fearlessly with only the most needed thoughts akin. The more negative styles in one's perspective often find their transmutation to positive shall begin. When one triggers an energetic internal metamorphosis, which throws one's whole being into a spin, eventually transforming one's life to quintessentially a seraphic one, where one can bloom herein, providing one can maintain or continue energetically heightening their lifestyle therein. Hence, balance becomes an ultimate force to implement the needed elements to flow throughout one's day in the very way one designs their daily life to manifest. For there is only so much one's default perspective has the ability to bestow, before one is required to either evolve or stagnate upon their lifelong quest, though the latter will never know the array that personal evolution enchantingly may have in stow. Thus one need remember, when they dip away, that realigning themselves hastily, 'tis the option that's best. Which brings me to my final thought on what makes a good life great. Having those with whom one can energetically rest amongst 'tis never an element to debate. For if one cannot switch off and just be with the people that surround you, chances are your life will often become one of struggles as you disconnect from yourself too. As those we love and live with energetically enhance our lives, both visibly and unseen. Thus, those whom align with our core the most will be the ones who can enlighten our lives in ways we cannot even begin to glean. I do hope that this has sparked a thought or two, and thank you for listening.